channel. This time we're going to present top 5 best anime from Makoto Shinkai. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified by our latest videos. Check this out. Number 5 is Hoshi no Koi. Hoshi no Koi is an original anime made by Comics Web Films and directed by Makoto Shinkai. This anime premiered in Japan in February 2002. Hoshi no Koi tells a story about the story of a long-distance love and mail messages between a boy and a girl. Set in 2046 after the discovery of the ruins of an alien civilization on Mars, man has been able to make leaps in technology and is planning to send an expedition into space in the next year. Nagami no Mikako and Teruo Noboru are junior high school students. However, while Noboru will be entering senior high next winter, Mikako is selected to join the space expedition. Hoshi no Koi presents a romance drama anime that illustrates a long-distance relationship between a boy and a girl that's quite unique and unusual. The unique thing is because their long-distance relationships aren't just on different cities or different countries, but because it's on different galaxies. Even with unique sci-fi elements, this anime still carries a romantic drama that feels very emotional and touching. Throughout the story, we'll see how the girl in outer space sends messages to his boyfriend on Earth. The farther distance the girl is, the faster the time moves on Earth, and that's the main conflict that's presented in this anime. We'll see how the boy waited a long time for the return of the girl even though the girl only felt that she had just left for a short time in space. Anyway, the story will really make you as the audience will feel quite sad when watching this anime. From a visual perspective, the animation presented looks very neat and detailed, although it's said that this anime is only made and done by Makoto Shinkai alone. Overall, if you're looking for a unique drama romance anime, then this anime is suitable for you to watch. Number 4 is Byozoku 5cm. Byozoku 5cm is an original anime made by Comics Web Films and directed by Makoto Shinkai. This anime premiered in Japan in March 2007. Byozoku 5cm tells a story about Takaki Tono and Akari Shinohara, childhood friends who are always together until suddenly beyond their control they tear apart. They promise to stay in contact, and although the progression of time widens the distance between them, the chain of memories remains ever present. Byozoku 5cm is a romantic drama focuses on the mundane and harsh reality of long-distance relationships. Stuck in the past and unable to make any new memories, Takaki and Akari cling to the hope of seeing each other again. They live their everyday lives half-heartedly, but hurting themselves and the people around them. The story that has been built in the anime itself seems very cliché, but it can be felt so realistic. The romance drama presented in this anime is also very interesting to follow, although the story sometimes feels sad and emotional. In terms of characterizations, the anime itself focuses on the boy character named Takaki who cannot move on from his female friend Akari. Throughout the story, we'll be shown very well about the development of Takaki's character from the breakup with Akari until he grows up. In terms of music, the accompaniment of the background music feels very fitting with the various atmosphere in the story. Plus, the song One More Time, One More Chance that's delivered at the end is really well suited to end the story of this anime. In terms of visuals, the animations and background art displayed in this anime is no doubt. Everything looks very smooth, neat, detailed, and beautiful. Overall, if you're looking for a romance drama anime with a story that really feels emotional, maybe this anime is suitable for you. Number 3 is Tenki no Ko. Tenki no Ko is an original movie anime made by Comics Web Films and directed by Makoto Shinkai. This anime premiered in July 2019. Tenki no Ko tells a story about Tokyo, a city which currently experiencing rain showers that seem to disrupt the usual paths of everyone living there to no end. Amidst the seemingly eternal downpour of the runaway high school student Hodaka Morishima, who struggles to financially support himself, ending up with a job at a small-time publisher. At the same time, the orphaned Hina Ameno also strives to find work to sustain herself and her younger brother. Both fates intertwine when Hodaka attempts to rescue Hina from Shady Man, deciding to run away together. Subsequently, Hodaka discovers that Hina has a strange yet astounding power, the ability to call out the sun whenever she prays for it. With Tokyo's unusual weather in mind, Hodaka sees the potential of this ability. He suggests that Hina should become a sunshine girl, someone who will clear the sky for people when they need it the most. Tenki no Ko presents a romance anime mixed with supernatural elements with a fresh and unique story. With a story about a young man who ran away from home and lives alone in Tokyo, meeting a woman who can control the weather, this anime is able to present a storyline that's really interesting and not boring. Especially when the moments that are quite romantic, emotional, and unexpected, certainly will make you moved with the story of this anime. In terms of characterizations, the characters in this anime have unique and interesting personalities. All interactions that occur between the characters are able to present a variety of exciting and fun moments to watch. From a visual perspective, of course, the anime made by Makoto Shinkai and the Comic Web Film Studio certainly don't need to doubt the results, with very smooth and neat animation, very detailed and beautiful background art, and attractive character designs. Overall, we're looking for a romance anime that comes with a very good story and visuals that will spoil your eyes, then Tenki no Ko is an anime that you must watch. Number 2 is Koto no Hananiwa. Koto no Hananiwa is an original anime made by Comics Web Films and directed by Makoto Shinkai. This anime premiered in Japan in May 2013. Koto no Hananiwa tells the story about Takao Akizuki, an aspiring shoemaker who decides to skip class to sketch designs in a beautiful garden. This is where he meets Yukari Yukino, a beautiful yet mysterious woman, for the very first time. Offering to make her new shoes, Takao continues to meet Yukari throughout the rainy season, and without even realizing it, the two are able to alleviate the worries hidden in their hearts just by being with each other. However, their personal struggles haven't disappeared completely, and as the end of the rainy season approaches, their relationship will be put to the test. Although the romance drama story presented by this anime seems simple, but Makoto Shinkai is able to make the story feel special. With the story of the relationship between a high school teenager and an adult woman who is also a teacher, is able to be dealt with really great and well written. The various conflicts presented are able to feel quite emotional and interesting. In terms of characterizations, the two main characters in this anime have personalities and backgrounds that feel very strong. And that's because this anime is able to build these two things gradually and neatly. With strong characterizations, the story that was delivered becomes more lively and interesting to follow. In terms of visuals, the animation presented looks very neat and smooth. The background art displayed looks very detailed and beautiful, as if the visuals displayed really realistic. Overall, we're looking for an interesting romance drama anime, then Koto no Hananiwa is the anime that's suitable for you. Number 1 is Kimi no Na wa. Kimi no Na wa is an original movie anime made by Comics Web Films and directed by Makoto Shinkai. This anime premiered in Japan in August 2016. Kimi no Na wa tells the story about Mitsuha Miyamizu, a high school girl who yearns to live the life of a boy in a bustling city of Tokyo, a dream that stands in stark contrast to her present life in the countryside. Meanwhile, in the city, Taki Tachibana lives a busy life as a high school student while juggling his part-time job and hopes for a future in architecture. One day, Mitsuha awakens in a room that's not her own and suddenly finds herself living the dream life in Tokyo, but in Taki's body. Elsewhere, Taki finds himself living Mitsuha's life in the humble countryside. In pursuit of an answer to this strange phenomenon, they begin to search for one another. Kimi no Na wa presents an anime with romance genre that's quite unique because it shows a pair of teenage boy and girl who suddenly exchange bodies and must live their lives while trying to find out what happens to them. In terms of story, this anime is able to describe the story between the two main characters and the conflicts they face really well. Coupled with good pacing, drama that feels so emotional, mystery that's gonna make you curious, and plot twist that doesn't feel forced, all of those make the story presented feel fun to follow. Then, in terms of characterization, because the anime is able to display portions between the two main characters well, making us the audience will be able to empathize with any conflicts that occur against the two main characters. As for the animation itself, there's no question about it anymore. It's done by Makoto Shinkai and Comics Web Films that always present visuals which are so eye-candy, starting from the smooth animations and background art that's so detailed, even though the character design looks simple but feels just right and matches the background art displayed. The one last thing makes this anime one of the best anime films is because of the music. With the soundtrack performed by band called Red Wimps, all of the songs felt so good to hear. The songs really make every scene and nuance in this anime feel so alive and full of color. Overall, if you're looking for a romance anime genre with interesting stories and beautiful visuals, this anime is the one for you to watch. It's all top 5 best anime from Makoto Shinkai that we can present this time. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time, guys!